Jurassic Park, in a sense, was shot in my mind in 3D, with shots of the animals coming into the lens and a lot of kind of visual background, foreground dynamics. A lot of, I like to call them trombone effects, where suddenly creatures and people are running toward the camera. There was a lot of, I think, subconscious 3D etiquette in my first approaching the material a long time ago. Never in a second did I ever think that I was going to be making this movie or could be making this movie in 3D, because 20 years ago 3D, wasn't ready for prime time. But now that it is, and the post conversion of the Titanic movie, was so extraordinary. Just it looked like it had been shot originally in 3D. That was the first time that I thought perhaps the people that did the conversion for Titanic, perhaps they could do the same thing for Jurassic Park. The kitchen scene works great because there's so much distance between the end of the long counters and the door where the two raptors enter. So you really get a tremendous sense of perspective, which we never really had before in just two dimensions. You've got the same sense of perspective when the kids are trapped in the car and the T-Rex starts attacking the car that Timmy and Lex are in. And for the first time, because of the 3D, because of the stereo, you're really able to feel that you're inside the car. You really get a sense that you're trapped along with them. You didn't feel that trapped in the first 2D pass, but somehow when there is perspective and there's planes of foreground, middle ground, and background, you actually feel the walls of that car itself closing in on you. And that I was surprised by that effect, very surprised at how much more involved I felt being inside the car with the kids than I was the first time around. Because we need to accompany a stereo effect with a stereo looking sound. So in a sense, it's kind of like taking a sound and turning it into a picture. And in order to I guess, take advantage of some of the enhancement that 3D brings to the Jurassic Park experience, the sound is going to have to ride right alongside the enhanced visuals. When people, who only saw it on DVD or before that on video cassette, when those things were around, will have a chance to see it in April on the big screen.